Hello, my name is Sadie-Jane Hickson. I was a member of the Bears CTFL team sponsored by MilkUp Ontario and specifically Renfrew County Dairy Producers for the 2023 season. I ran the 800 meters for the Bears this year, and I'm going to walk you through some of my major meets this season so you can see what the typical CTFL athlete experience is like. After a few months of training with some of my CTFL competition and my Bears teammate Nina Whitford, I opened my season at the CTFL London Prelim, also known as the Bob Vickers Classic. I wasn't super happy with my opener, but you do have to start somewhere. It was great to be able to see so many athletes, and I loved our singlets. Personally, I think the Bears have the best sponsor in the CTFL. Next for me was the Guelph Prelim, also known as the Inferno. Hello, it's Sadie-Jane Hickson. I'm a member of the Bears CTFL team for the 2023 season, as well as Royal City Athletics. We're one day out from the Inferno, which is the second CTFL meet of the season that I'll be attending, as well as my home meet with Royal City Athletics. I've already done all my activation, and now I'm just getting ready to go for a shakeout run to make sure that my body is feeling good for tomorrow. I will be competing in the Elite 800 tomorrow with some other CTFL athletes, and I'm really looking forward to it. So made it back from pre-comp, and all that's left to do is eat dinner and have a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow at the Inferno. The Inferno was my home meet, and it was also the first time I ran 2:04. I was so happy to be under 2:05. Everyone was so supportive of everybody else, and many people achieved a personal best. It was an added bonus that so many friends and family came to cheer us on. The Inferno ended up being my prelim mark, since it was significantly faster than the London prelim. I also took the opportunity to double back and pace part of the women's 1500 for some added quality on the day. After the Inferno, I headed to Montreal with a group of very fast women, which included Spitfire's Cameron Ormond and the Huskies' Hillary Clark. We had a great time in Montreal, but I wasn't able to achieve a personal best. I was able to sneak in another pacing job for the 1500 meter ladies, though. Once we got home from Montreal, I didn't stay in Guelph for long. I took a trip to Toronto to visit the MilkUp Museum pop-up, since the Bears CTFL team is supported by MilkUp Ontario. As someone that grew up on a dairy farm, it wasn't a hard sell to get me to go. Only a few days after visiting the MilkUp Museum, I was back in Toronto for 800 meter night. This was a crazy late, crazy fast, crazy fun meet. I didn't run a new PB, but I was so close. The result of this meet would end up as my free mark of the CTFL season. After some hit and miss races following 800 meter night, I went to Langley, BC for the Athletics Canada National Championships. My 2:04s from earlier in the season meant that I was able to automatically advance to the semifinal. There, I ran a good race and snagged a big Q for my first national 800 meter final. There were so many finish line hugs, and it was a great event. The bonus was that two athletes from my home club, Royal City Athletics Club, who were Maddie Kelly and Jazz Shukla, came first and third respectively in our final. Now it was time for the CTFL Final. Okay, daily vlog. We're on our way to Terry Fox Stadium for the CTFL Final. I am here with...
Hey, Cole Hannum.
What team?
Oh, I'm the Huskies. Yep, yep.
Here also with...
Michael Peterson, Arctics.
And our driver is...
Alec Brunel. I'm on the Huskies. Yep, yep.
Alright, and I will be racing... I'm Sadie, and I'm on the Bears. And I'll be racing an 8 tonight. So we'll see how it goes. We're here.
Ready to nuts?
CTFL Final. I felt really good heading into my last 800 of the season, and I had even convinced a friend of mine to pace us through 400, which she did a great job doing. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to achieve the outcome I had hoped for. Sometimes the body just doesn't do what you want it to. After I finished my cooldown from the 800 meters, I was promptly recruited for the Bears 4x200 meter mixed relay. I love relays, and I love relays where the Bears end up on top. Overall, my first season as a CTFL athlete was great. I was able to run a personal best at my home meet, achieve my long-time goal of making a senior national 800-meter final, and ended up as a CTFL 800-meter champion, even though I had the second fastest prelim mark, the second fastest free mark, and came second at the championship. I had so much fun being a part of the CTFL and the community of athletes that also participated. I was also so happy to be on the Bears with my fellow club athlete Nina Whitford and to be supported by MilkUp Ontario. Thank you to everyone that made this season of the CTFL possible. Go Bears!